Welcome back, you guys. So, first thing I want to say is Happy New Year. I'm hoping that the first couple of days of the New Year is going really great for you, and that um, you've made some great resolutions for the new year. I know some people don't like doing resolutions, but I also know that some people really do enjoy doing resolutions. So if you did do resolutions, I hope that um, you're able to achieve them and you're successful with them. So before we start on the main topic, I just want to report how I did for the week. And so I'm currently at 251.7 pounds. And then, let's see. Last week was the 20. I think I did on the 28th. So I believe, 255.4 pounds. So I've lost close to 4 pounds this week, which is pretty awesome. Um, for people who need it in the metric, I'm currently at 114.17 kilograms. So if we're going by the first day since I recorded, which was 55 days ago, I lost a total of 30.9 pounds and 14.02 kilograms. But going by my estimate of being over 300 pounds or 136.08 kilograms, I've lost a total of 48.3 pounds and or 21.91 kilograms. So I know some people go by the metric system, so I try to also include the kilogram numbers. Because really, like, weight loss isn't just a local thing; it's a global. I'm starting to think it's a global issue that more and more people are facing, and so I'm hoping these videos will help you guys who are watching to reach your goals or be inspired to start. So the funny thing is, this week, um, on Monday, I woke up to one of the worst um, colds or flu experiences I've ever experienced. Um, I was feeling really horrible. Like, I didn't really have aching joints, so I'm not quite sure. Like, I don't know whether I had a cold or flu. I'm thinking cold, but it could have been a flu. I didn't go to the hospital or anything. I had them check or anything like that. Um, so like, I woke up that morning and I felt like utter like crap. Like, but the one thing I didn't want to do was um stop my intermittent fasting, and so I kept up with that. I did watch some YouTube videos and I looked up some articles where they talked about um feed of I believe it's called feed a cold, starve a fever. And another one was like, if you have a cold, you want to feed that, but if you have a bacterial infection, you want to starve it. Um, but for me, I just kept on going with my intermittent fasting. I basically ignored like all the advice and I just kept on going, which I don't know, like, if you're watching this, like, be really careful when you're dealing with the illness. Just because my experience that I'm going to talk about has a positive um, kind of an outcome, doesn't mean that, like, you should ignore like professional advice. Like, if you're sick, like really sick, or just sick in general, and you're not feeling well, maybe like consult a doctor. Go go to the hospital, go to urgent care, go to what was it, like UK's NHS, I think. Um, or it's like just you if you're in Canada, like use the system, Japan or wherever. Goes to a doctor. Like I'm kind of like I don't like spending money, and so like where I'm at, there isn't a um, coverage like a full coverage, like it's free for all citizens. So I would have to pay, and since I knew it was like either a cold or flu, like I get over those, and I knew that I wasn't going to be in danger, and so that's why I didn't do anything. I didn't even take medicine. I did not take any medicine. Um, I didn't sleep all day. I actually like I was messaging a friend about being sick, and I had told them that I was still planning on going to the gym and working out, and so I went to the gym. It was not a fun experience. Like weightlifting while you're sick um, is not enjoyable. Um, like I felt I didn't feel motivated while I was weightlifting. I kind of just like part of me kind of like went through the motions, and I just kind of want to get out of there. Um, but like I want to stick to a schedule where Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday I'm going to the gym. Not for weight loss purposes, because from my experience of doing intermittent fasting, the majority of my weight loss comes from doing intermittent fasting, not from weightlifting. Weightlifting, I'm just trying to increase my lean muscle mass and try to like a small amount increase my um, basal metabolic rate, BMR, which from what I've read, like I don't know if this is true or not, but like a pound of muscle that you gain from like weightlifting is like not that much of an increase in your metabolism, but it is an increase, and so I figure like everything helps. Um, and so yeah, like Monday sucked, but I even like um I even did my web novel narrating for my since I have all my web novel series. I'm trying to like convert my web novel series into a narrated form that I make into videos and post them on the YouTube on my other channel. Um, the channel name is in the description, but I'll probably also post it up there somewhere. Um, or else like when I like usually like in the corner or something or somewhere, there's my name and it shows like what the name of my web novel series is. If you want to listen to it, like just check out the channel name, and um, like enjoy listening to it. It's like so far it's 52 hours of content. So if you're doing something that like you just want to listen to something fun and entertaining, um, like kind of like a popcorn candy type story, um, then like I think my series is pretty good. But like going back to like being sick, like even though I felt horrible, I still did my responsibilities of taking my chapters and narrating them, editing them, and uploading them onto my YouTube channel, Creation Web Novel Studio on YouTube. So, because I like writing is really important to me, which is why I named this channel the way I did, because I'm a web novel author. Um, and so like I mean I could have just like laid in bed and probably slept, but I really didn't feel like that I need to sleep. I just didn't feel like 100%, and I think the narration turned out pretty well. Like unless I told you which numbers that like which chapters is me like sick, like I don't think you'd be able to tell. And so yeah, like Monday sucked. Tuesday was not as bad, and then each day it's gotten better and better. And so now, after like 5 days, um, aside from like a slight runny nose, it hasn't been really been that much of an issue. I even like on Thursday and today, I was on a 48-hour fast, and so after January 1st, after New Year's dinner, I went on a 48-hour fast, and um, it was like it was a little bit hard in the beginning because like at the dinner I did eat a traditional Korean dish, rice cake soup, which like it's a celebration of the New Year for in Korean for the Korean New Year, but we just did it as the New Year January 1st, um, and so like that was like the first time I've had rice in a while, like the rice cake is rice, and then I had like dumpling, inside of the soup, and I was kind of worried about that, and so like I like my weight like jumped up by 3 pounds, but I'm pretty sure that was just water weight because like by the end of the day I was just like a half pound, um, where I started out with even before I went to the gym, and so I think that was just water weight. I kind of freaked out a little bit, but just in case I didn't want to like risk the fact that I ate carbs um, on New Year's Day, I decided to move forward with the 40-hour fast, even though I was sick. And so a lot of my friends were concerned. They're like, "Are you sure you want to go fasting while you're sick? You probably should like eat food." Um, and like they were like bringing up articles and stuff, which like I appreciate it. Like it feels really nice to have people like concerned about that stuff. But like weight loss is really important to me currently, and so I didn't want to risk it, and so I just went through with the 48-hour fast, and um yeah, the first day was unusually difficult. Usually I don't struggle on the first 24 hours, so that's why it made me kind of wonder if that was like the rice that I had on Wednesday. But then the 24 to 48-hour period on the second day, that wasn't that bad. Um, like I even kept on like pushing off going to the gym because I was like reading manga, um, and I couldn't eat until I came back from the gym, and so like I went to the gym a lot later than I usually did. And then when I came back, I just had some rotisserie chicken, 4 strips of bacon, thick slice applewood bacon, um, and then I had mung bean pancakes, which is like all vegetables, which is it's like a little bit of rice that's like ground up with the mung beans, and then other vegetables add in. So I had like 3 of those, and so like I was surprised that I didn't have any negative effects, like breaking my fast with like food like that. Because usually, like if I after 42 hours, if I go on a fast, I usually have to like rush to the restroom. Um, but today I haven't had that issue. Um, I ate the food and then like I was good. Um, and so yeah, like that was my experience doing intermittent fasting while on like experiencing a cold or flu. Um, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not certified in anything related to dieting or exercise or anything related to the health industry. Um, I'm since I'm not an expert, like I'm an amateur, like I just like learn things from what I read, primarily from like Dr. Jason Fung's The Obesity Code, and then just things I thought would be a good idea. Like today I took my supplements, so I take GNC's um, Mega Men Sports, I think that's what it is, and then I also take GNC fish oil, 1,000 milligram, and that stuff like really helps. Um, I don't know how much it helped for the cold or the flu, but in general, I found it super helpful. Like before, when I wasn't like eating properly and I wasn't really taking care of like myself in terms of in a dietary way, I would sometimes like while sleeping, I'd stretch out my legs and then like I would have a really bad like muscle spasm. And ever since I started taking the supplements, the vitamins, minerals, and fish oil supplements, I haven't had any issues with that, and so um, I feel like it's I'm not as sore as like back when I did lose weight from like 200 something to 150. So like 50, close to 50 pounds, maybe like 45 pounds. I can't remember where I was that far back. Um, I'd be sore all the time, but this time around, like I'm not really sore. I'm still pushing myself. Um, and so I think it's probably a good idea to take supplements, help like the vitamins and minerals and fish oil supplements. I don't take anything else. I just take those two things. Um, I did include like if you go to my site, I'll put in the description. If you go to my site, um, you'll find affiliate links for them um, through Amazon, and so yeah, like I think it's a good idea to take that stuff. Um, but I know some people just like going to like their local grocery store and getting like the super cheap kind. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Um, I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. But I've had a lot of like good effects from the GNC stuff, and so that's the only reason I'm talking about it. I'm not sponsored by GNC. I'm not anything. I don't get any aside from affiliate links. I do get money from them if you purchase something, um, but that's about it. And so, and I'm using it myself. Except for I did include a woman's multivitamin mineral one. So I don't know if the Mega Man Sports is appropriate. That's supposed to be like garnered towards athletic guys. Um, so yeah, I take the two, and then I include a third for women who have like different. I would think they would have different vitamins and mineral requirements compared to men. Um, so yeah, like if you're wondering what it's like having a cold or flu while you're doing intermittent fasting, um, that's that's what my experience was. Like it was just a natural. It was really bad the first day, and then like each day afterwards, it got less and less worse. To the point where now like I'm probably like 90% over it, and like I said, like um, I'm just having like some sniffles. I thought one interesting that I thought I should mention is so like whenever I get like colds or flu, like I'd be coughing all the time. But this time around, like I actually didn't do that much coughing, and so I don't know if that was because I'm healthier or if it's because of me doing intermittent fasting. If like feel free to like comment your thoughts whether you think it's just because I'm eating healthier or if it's because of intermittent fasting. I also did push a lot of water. I was just drinking so much water while I was having cold or flu, um, which I'm guessing that's a good thing. I mean, drinking water, I can't imagine whether that's a good or bad thing. But yeah, like I really didn't do that much to get over the cold or flu. Like I stuck with intermittent fasting. I had 40 hours where I wasn't eating. I didn't take any cold medicine. Um, though I did buy them just in case, but like I didn't have any reason to take them. And overall, like it was pretty smooth. Um, I don't know whether a week is typical for me. I can't remember, but yeah, I think this is probably one of the smoothest periods where I got sick. Um, and so yeah, I probably don't get that sick often because I like very meticulously wash my hands constantly. I try to follow like how what the directions given by the CDC with how to wash hands. I even like wash underneath my fingernails. Um, I do like over 20 seconds. I'm pretty sure. Um, and so yeah, like that's probably what contributes to the fact that I don't get sick that often. Um, but yeah, like even though I was sick, I still had to. Like I said, I still like posted videos every day for my web novel series. Um, I've I found I found it easier when doing making the videos to like I learning about like hard limiter like inside Adobe Premiere Pro, um, and just setting that, and that's I think helped phenomenally with my video. Like I think it's easier to hear my voice and not get distracted by the music, and so that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, like even though this channel is about me losing weight, I also try to like incorporate like my thoughts and experiences as a writer too, because like both things are important to me. So like comment below if you don't care for when I talk about like my writing stuff. Maybe I'll maybe I'll make videos if there's enough people who are like I hate when you talk about your writing, then maybe I'll just stick with like my weight loss journey. But um I kind of feel like if you're trying to lose weight, like being as stress free is key, and like writing for me is um very like soothing. Like it's like meditation kind of. Just going through and thinking about the characters and like typing it out, new chapters, or going like narrating. I don't find it very stressful, and so it also gives me something to do instead of like nothing and like maybe thinking about food and like get. I haven't had that problem, but like I try to avoid like giving myself like too much time to think about. Oh, like maybe I am hungry and not like eating food, but I've been pretty good, and so I think like when you're trying to lose weight, you need to find things that you're passionate about, and also try to incorporate them more into your life. So then like while if you're like a first time um, intermittent fasting person, you're like very new to the process. Um, it can be tempting to like want to like make food when you're bored, and so for me, I write and also I make narration video. But like for you, it could be something different. Maybe like read a book, watch a movie, play video games, um, do knitting, or like making clothing. I'm just thinking about like things that like my other friends do. Um, I haven't actually played like video games for several years now. It's kind of depressing. I really enjoy playing video games, but lately, if I play video games, in the back of my mind, I kind of feel like I'm wasting time, and I can't fully enjoy it. And so that's one reason why I really haven't